How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back using Fireball into Furnaces rather than Fireball into Rocket Loons. I thought I'd give it a go since it is the start of a new season and actually used this army today. Probably around 1 hour of practice of FCs before. Tweaked the army a little bit from original Shock's version and actually went perfect today, which was quite surprising, honestly. I wasn't expecting myself to go perfect. And I actually went perfect on another one of my accounts as well, which again is quite surprising because a new army, even though it is a Warden Charge army, which I'm quite familiar with Warden Charges, but still. Now, also I tweaked the army just a little bit. I added 2 Druids instead. I think Shock used 12 Furnaces. I use 9. I added 2 Druids, and I also added a Rocket Loon as a Coco Loon. I've seen, I think, on recent Itsu video that he used like the #1 player base or #1 player army, and it had just one lone Rocket Loon, which that player actually attacked me last season, and he used that one Rocket Loon to basically get a really deep Coco Loon. So I just basically took that idea. Since this army did not use 2 Super Troops, I just added 1 Rocket Loon just for that. And yeah, 2 Druids, just like I used with Fireball into Rocket Loons. I'm basically using the 2 Druids to heal up the Queen clones in the core and yeah, get as much value as possible. And lastly, I also added a poison because honestly, it's nice to have a poison, even if it's for enemy heroes. You know, if you don't need it for the clan castle, you just drop it down on enemy heroes. And quite frankly, I kind of like using it on the CC anyway, even though it's not much of an issue if you're Warden charging the CC with, you know, a bunch of furnaces behind him. But yeah, having said that, let's just dive right into the first attack. Okay, so this Rage base, I know how to attack it with Fireball Rocket Loons, but okay, so where can I Fireball? I can Fireball the same. Okay, I have an idea. So I'm gonna Warden Charge into the Rage spell compartment, and I'm gonna cut off a funnel for him with the RC here. So let's see where the RC goes. I'm gonna cut off a funnel for him, so he'll have a clear path. I'm gonna use another Invis to get rid of this single, and we're just gonna recall her out after that. I'll take that as well. Recall her out. Have that, and now I have a choice. I mean, I could Fireball. I could Fireball right here. I think that would not be a bad decision because it's not a greedy Fireball, and I get rid of early damage onto the Warden here, so that's okay. Let's place another Furnace. Place one right here as well to just cut off a funnel for him a little bit. And you can do one more here because some of these Furnace Mites are going kind of the wrong direction. Alright, so that Tornado is a little bit annoying. Okay, so we're gonna poison this Furnace. And let's do one more Furnace here. For that single, basically. Okay, so let's change to this. And let's start the hero dive. And then this Rocket Loon to tank. Really good, always really nice actually. So how's the King? King is okay. I'm just gonna use his ability. Warden. Yeah, have to keep an eye out on the Warden here. And we can pop the Queen ability as well. There is this Toxic Rage compartment left over, which we can use a Rocket Spear for. That's perfectly fine, I think. So let's use that right now. Still have the Queens. The warden is going to get pulled over, so I'm just going to invis the warden just so that I can have that rage aura around the queens. And yet the RC should actually clean up the back end. Okay, actually as early as day 3, we find someone from Mega Soltan. Again, I think I cannot resist the urge to fireball the core. I mean, I have to fireball the core, right? That scattershot really gets good value, or the Inferno. I'm not going to be picky about it. I know there's a Tesla farm here. I'm not sure if he changed the traps though. Or whatever. I think we're just going to charge into it anyway. I guess he did. So I'm just going to get rid of this section here. This kind of quadrant. And I'll recall out. Just like so. Start the warden here. And yeah, I mean, 1, 2, I guess that would be 3 rocket loons, or 3 invis spells. Let's drop some furnaces here. I'll just stay patient. I think I'll wait for him to start hitting. Maybe now would be actually a good time. Again, I'm not going to be picky. As you see, the fireball just went to the Inferno Tower, which, I mean, it wasn't the first choice, but I'm not going to be picky about it. And I'm just going to... where's the warden going to go here? I want the warden to keep going. The funnel wasn't great because of that fireball, but it's alright. Should be okay here. And yeah, we should get going with the hero dive. Keeping an eye out on the warden because he does step into quite a bit of damage here. Wow, quite a lot, right? Let's rage early. And I'm gonna send in the druids as well. And let's invis one more time. That way the king or the warden can get that down, hopefully. Okay. Pop the queen here. I'm just backing the RC, or backing the warden with the RC at this point. I should have popped the queen way earlier while I had this rage activated. Because she's not really getting that much value now. Okay. So 35 seconds. Definitely a little bit sketchy, but we actually get this with the furnaces in the CC, so yeah. Okay, nice. Alright, another double poison. Okay. Again, fireball where? Looking at the spitters, I don't want to charge fire spitter. That's one thing I learned from fireball rockets. You don't really want to charge a fire spitter. If I can avoid that, that would be really nice. Actually, okay, I've got a plan. So I'm gonna charge one of these fire spitters with the RC. Although I might not be able to reach that fire spitter, especially if I'm just using 2 invis spells here. And especially if the RC does some stupid stuff here. So, okay, I guess we can recall her out. And I'm gonna fireball that multi-gear tower. And I'm gonna have the warden go to the left. That's what I'm, at least, the first thoughts. Not sure how good it's gonna be, but it should create good pathing, and he's gonna stay outside the 2 fire spitters. That's kind of the main idea. Alright, so 2. 1, 2. so. Do this, double quake, and I'm just gonna snipe out that Inferno. Or that Tesla. Now there isn't that much damage, so I'm gonna avoid using furnaces unnecessarily. I think he can just, walk along the edge, do his thing, and I'll send the furnaces just a little bit later, I think. Okay, so I'm just creating a funnel for my heroes as well. I'll send in the 3 furnaces here. And I'll start my heroes. Now, I really want that wall breaker to work. Let's invis the... I guess I did not need to invis the queen here, or the warden. But it's okay. Might have to invis the warden now. Send in the 2 druids. Pop the queen. The furnaces are going to get the town hall here. So that's nice. And we have a healthy warden. The RC on the back end. Let's pop her ability right away. 30 seconds left. Yeah, we should be good to go, I think. Oh man, I thought this was Logan. Logan, I wish this was your base, so I could actually triple. Alright, but... I don't like the look of this base. Let's see, where can we... Where's it baited? It's baited at the top side, so we're just gonna fireball... I mean, if I get the rage tower, that would be great, right? But... I'm not sure if I can actually... get that rage tower with a cheap fireball. Let's recall out of there. I'm just gonna... I mean... I'm not sure if that was worth it, to be honest, but we'll go with it. Yeah, let's do a couple of these. Oh, I just placed the furnace... Oh no, I didn't place it in the range of the multi-gear tower, did I? Or multi-mortar. I don't think so. So we're okay. Let's keep placing these furnaces, and yeah, fireball, maybe the scatter shot. Do I do direct fireball here? I'm gonna do a pretty quick fireball. Watching the warden, because he might get locked onto this by this minion prince. I have 4 furnaces, so that's alright. He will be under quite a bit of damage, so I have to keep that in mind. Let's place a minion here just to kind of funnel just a little bit, and I'll place a couple of more, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so I want to start my heroes here very soon. Just have this. Alright, so let's start the heroes. I mean, I'm going by rocket loon timings of hero dives. I guess I'm just very used to that. The king is unfortunately going around, which isn't great. I need this queen to take out the fire spitter. Rage the queen, pop her ability. And there is a lot of damage on the warden here. Did I miss the warden? Oh my god, he's barely alive. Invis him again. Send in the final rocket loon. And yeah, there we go. Alright, interesting. We have this base. I've seen it before, I remember, but um, where can I spirit walk? I think spirit walking this double. Hmm. Yeah, this double expo area would be quite nice. And fireballing the multi-arch tower. So we're gonna do that, I think. Now, how many of the spells will it take, though? That's the question. If I can hopefully get this single with one more. Okay, so it should be okay. We can actually... okay, that's questionable pathing from the RC, but okay, whatever. Let's recall her out. Send in the warden with the healers. Okay, so now we just let him do his thing for a while. I mean, I could have probably pre-triggered that rage spell tower, honestly, with my rocket loon. Alright, I'm gonna do invises now, while the storages are in the way. Just like so. And the king as well, so that actually helps. Again, it's kind of similar similar approach as with rocket loons, where you kind of want to time your fireball while he's stalling on some building. And yeah, we should be okay here. We'll add another... We might add a couple more, just because this rage tower area looks pretty toxic. And I want to distract that minion prince and that multi-gear tower as long as possible. So we're okay here. I'm just still keeping an eye out on the warden. I need to send in some scout loons. So yeah, this rocket loon is kind of OP as a seeking as a coco loon. Now again, I'm taking way too long here. Ball watching basically is what I'm doing here, which is not good. Send in the furnace here and the furnace here. And yeah, the king went around again successfully, so let's rage up. Pop the queens. And let's send the RC here. Since she just went out of the invis, I need to invis over her right off the bat. I mean, we're looking good. The only thing is time here. That's the only issue. And the single. The single might actually cause a few problems, isn't it? That single. Oh, rip. Come on. That warden should clutch it up. 8 seconds. Alright, yeah. Nice. Alright, going back in. Okay, we have this typical double poison base. Now, where do I want a fireball? See, the spitters are facing this way, so maybe if I fireball that spell tower, that would be actually quite nice. Alright, so yeah, if I want to fireball that spell tower, I'm gonna get rid of these few buildings here, so we actually run into a little bit of a Tesla farm, which I guess is a nice bonus. See, hopefully this RC does not stick onto the enemy RC. Sometimes she tends to latch on. Alright, as I say so, it's okay. Let's deploy this warden. Now, as I said, I kind of want to fireball that poison spell tower, although the warden is quite far away from it. Might make it a little bit tricky. But let's see. Maybe I fireball the scatter. Scatter also gets good value, right? It's going to get the poison spell tower, and it's going to kind of funnel my warden away from the town hall a little bit. I guess he doesn't have to take down. So I might just do that, honestly. Let's do that. Now, okay, I have a couple of furnaces here. Might add one here, just to funnel the warden. Oh, triple furnace CC. Okay, I have to be careful. Not sure how toxic this is against the warden by himself. Let's see. Start the warden charge here. Let's just invis him so I can keep an eye off of him. Alright, I'm gonna send in the druids here. The king ability got forced way too early, unfortunately. So I'm gonna redirect the warden with the world champion. Invis the warden. A little bit sketchy, not gonna lie. I only have 30 seconds, which might be a little bit rough. But I actually think, yeah, okay, the RC is gonna clutch up here. So yeah, nice. Alright, Rage Core. Let's see. So if I can fireball that scatter shot or fire spitter gets the CC actually. Yeah. If I can fireball that fire spitter, okay, I have an idea. So I'm gonna simply do a little bit of a spirit walk just to get rid of this X-bow. That should be good enough. I think I only need one invis for this case. Right? I don't think I need to invest anything else. So we do this. And I'm gonna send this warden from this angle. Now it will be quite a few invis spells potentially, but it gets really good value, so I think it's just worth the investment. Let's see, the queen should go down very quickly. Nice. And I will place four furnaces in this case. Let's see, so this X-bow and ricochet cannon locks on, so I do have to invest one invis just to protect the warden here. Alright. And now 1, 2. How many invis? 1, 2 after this X-bow goes down with the builder hut. 1, 2. So actually it's not even an expensive fireball. Just like this. I mean, this cannot fail at this point, right? Like, you literally cannot fail after getting a fireball like that. Let's keep backing up this warden. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing against this this rage or this invis. But let's see. Okay, so let's add a headhunter. Was I a bit late with that headhunter? No, it's all good. Now I did not place siege barracks yet because yeah, I didn't want to place it inside the town hall range. And let's do a rocket balloon. And I also didn't place the wall breakers, which is kind of my fault. But it's okay. Let's place another furnace. Another cocoa loon. Have to invis here because the warden is charging into a lot of damage. And at this point, looking to swag the RC, but I don't know if I have enough time for me to swag the RC. I don't think so. I think that Inferno is gonna stay up, right? Or is it? I'm not sure. 20 seconds. Maybe we're good here. Yeah, nice.